Good evening, SFLm Nation. 8 teams competed all season long to get to this spot. We'll be down to 4 teams tonight. It is the playoffs here in Madison, Wisconsin. Good evening, everyone. Chad Rowland here, your play-by-play commentator for tonight. And I am thrilled to be in the booth with Rochelle Colston. Ray, good evening. How are you doing on this playoff football Wednesday?
I'm a little confused, Chad. It's Wednesday and not Friday, but I'm good. How are you?
I am doing pretty well, and obviously we have the Lexington Miners, the number 3 seed, taking on the number 2 seed here in Madison. So what is a key takeaway that you've looked into with the stats and stuff for tonight's game?
I've noticed that both quarterbacks have done, a lot of interceptions. They didn't keep those down tonight, or be big problems for both of them.
Looking at the stats so far, Chad Moore, 15 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, so not a positive ratio. On the other side, though, Switch Thumper having a pretty good season, 17 touchdowns, 8 interceptions coming into this game, and it looks like that the Miners will be receiving the kick first, and we'll be getting set here moments away from the SFLm playoffs. It's an exciting time here. Like we said, 4 teams battling for the title. Who's going to win as we kick the ball away here in the great state of cheese in Wisconsin, as that will be taken up past the 20, up to the 24-yard line, where it's going to be Chad Moore, the 6'2", 200-pound quarterback in here, leading the Lexington Miner offense.
Chad, both of these teams are 5-3, but Lexington has lost their last 3 games.
Yeah, when you're looking at that, Ray, coming into the playoffs with momentum is a big key. I called it on the game last week, and coming in here with negative momentum, 3 losses in a row, is not a good look. Let's see how Lexington responds. 5 wide set here to open up, looking aggressive. Moore drop back, looking short over the middle. That is going to be caught, and that's going to be for a gain of 6, as one of the backup wide receivers there, Frank Hubbard, with the catch.
Wow, your first play, and you throw it to a backup. But it was a gain of 6. They're not so bad.
No, when you get your number called, Ray, you got to be able to make the play, and that's indeed what Hubbard did. 2nd and 4 here from the 31-yard line. And that's going to be the run for the first time with Willie Smoke as he gets up the middle. That's going to be a first down and a little bit more. Let's go through this Lexington offense. Chad Moore, the returning quarterback. Willie Smoke is your running back. Barney Burner, Ian Francis, and Alex Jackson are your wide receivers. Keith Wheeler, a week 6 signing in here at tight end. And the other tight end is the two-way player from Carolina, Xavier Solomon, the former number 4 overall pick, because that's going to be over the middle, and that's going to be caught there for a little bit of a gain. And that right there is Xavier Solomon.
Yeah, big target, middle of the field. Great pass to him. Nice play. Gain of 8 here.
Yep, Xavier Solomon, one of the only two-way players, actually the only two-way player that Lexington was able to carry over. So look for him to be a big factor in this game. As you see 2 wide receivers set down at the bottom of the screen. Madison playing a little back on the defense. That's going to be a handoff up the middle to Willie Smoke. He gets the first down and a little bit more. Nice tackle there by Danny Carmichael.
I'm glad to see Willie Smoke early in the game and pick up the yards that he needs to get the first down. So Lexington's rolling right now.
Let's take a look at this defense quickly here for Madison. Ricky Phillips, the defensive end. Zebra Venetucci, the week 4 signing there at defensive tackle. DJ Woods, Joseph Lama, Al Farouk Aminu are the linebackers. Xavier Rowe III is the corner, as Willie Smoke's going to take that up to the left side of the front field, and he's got a little bit of room, and he's going to get tackled by Danny Carmichael down towards the 20-yard line.
Yeah, great open field tackle by Danny Carmichael. If not, that would have been 7 points on the board for Lexington.
And going through the rest of this defense here, Mike Bird is the corner. Roscoe Jenkins, the week 5 signing, is the free safety. Chris Delrose, the week 8 signing, and then Danny Carmichael, as we have been mentioning, is the other strong safety. An excellent run there by Willie Smoke, showing what he can do here for these scouts that are watching these SFLm semifinal games tonight. Once again, single back formation, 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. And that's going to be another handoff to Willie Smoke, but he is immediately stopped in the backfield. And that's a nice play there by Justin Marlin, the backup defensive tackle.
And that time the defense was ready for the run. Stopped it almost immediately. and actually lost a yard there.
Yep, shout out to Ryan Orlovsky in the chat saying what's up to the announcing crew. If you guys come up with a good comment, we might be able to just talk about it on the air. Second 11, Willie Smoke once again trying to find the seam, and the Madison front four putting a stop to it right there. Ricky Phillips with the great play.
And right now, there's nothing left in the middle for Willie Smoke. He needs to bounce it outside again, Chad.
Yeah, it looked like they had some pretty good success there on that last run when they went to the outside, Ray. And right now, these past couple, they've been trying to go up the middle, but that front four of Madison putting a stop to it. As they go 5 wide here once again, 3rd and 10 from the 22. Moore maybe looking for that short middle route again. Good pocket, and he was looking for that short middle route, but it was incomplete, knocked away there by Al Farouk Aminu, and that is going to set up 4th down, and Madison or Lexington is going to settle for a field goal.
Great stand by the defense there, forcing the punt.
And shout out to the main man, Colin Pierce, in the chat for a super chat saying thank you to the guys on the call for the All-Star game. And he is excited to be in Cincinnati for the convention that we'll be talking about here. So I'll read it once again. Wasn't able to get into this in during the All-Star game. Please thank the guys on the call and the opportunity. See you in Cincinnati. And the kick is up and good for Lexington. So they will get the first points of the game here as Lexington will go up 3-0.
Okay, now I said punt earlier. I wasn't really paying attention to where they were on the field, I guess.
Yeah, you got to see where they're going, Ray. Right? They were able to. That one run there by Willie Smoke was really able to put them in great field position there, but they just were not able to convert. And Madison, who is hosting this playoff matchup, will be looking to get the ball here for the first time, as Switch Thumper has been itching to get out there on the field. As it gets past the 20, past the 25. Nice little play here. But it's going to get out to the 30-yard line. Nice return there by Madison. And that's going to set up good field position for Switch Thumper, as he has been looking very good so far this season. 1,910 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions with a 99 QBR, Ray.
That's a very good interception to touchdown ratio for sure, Chad.
Yeah, one of the better ratios in the SFLm. Let's see how they start out with here. Bunch set at the bottom of the screen. Thumper, short drop, looking for that out route. Finds it, and that's going to be a complete pass for 6 yards, and that was Chris Sunseri with the catch.
A nice little play to open your drive, picking up 6 yards. Then your playbook's wide open. Let's see what they do here. They need to get Vakarian going early, I think.
Yep, Shepard Vakarian, the 6'2", 216-pound running back, looking to do some damage here in this game to get his team to the championship. Madison has never been to the finals. That's going to be to Vakarian there on the outside, and that's going to be just a little bit of a game, probably 1 yard. As we'll go through this Madison offense, Switch Thumper is the quarterback. Shepard Vakarian is the running back. Chris Sunseri, Joe Beasley, and Dylan Lewis are your wide receivers, with Lewis being a two-way player from Denver. Ron Haynes is the tight end, a two-way player from Florida, along with Jimmy Foster. And then John Smith is the lone guard on the offensive line. Thumper drops back, good protection. He's going to look deep down the middle and tipped away. That was almost intercepted. Guy Incognito making a great play on the defense.
Yeah, and the Lexington defense has 5 DBs, so look out.
Yeah, this defense for Lexington on the back end is loaded. We'll get through that defense here after this play. And that will set up 4th and 3 here, as Madison will punt this ball away. And if you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, it is football for everyone, and he just got rocked on that return there, Ray.
At first, I thought he wasn't getting up, Chad, and when I hit, like 1 yard on the return.
Might have gotten a yard, maybe 2. I don't know. He didn't get very far.
Great special team coverage there.
Yes, great special team coverage indeed. Lexington scored on that first drive. They didn't get the touchdown, but they did get 3 points. And that guy right there, Willie Smoke, led the way. Let's see if they go back to him here once again. In that power I formation, they do indeed, and he gets up the middle for a couple yards.
Yep, they're not finding very much success up the middle, Chad. They're doing much better when they bump them to the outside. So let's see if they go back to that.
Yeah, the past probably 4 or 5 runs, Ray, as you've mentioned, have been just straight up the middle. Not much going on there. And probably need to try to hit that attack on the outside to see if that'll get them any momentum here. Gun straight formation here for the Miners.
Yeah, for the slants play, I have a feeling.
And it indeed is a slants play. They're going to find their target. That's Xavier Solomon with a gain of 9, or actually a gain of 8, and that's going to set up third as short.
That was the second catch for Solomon tonight. Looking pretty good out there. Third and 1 in your playbooks open. Let's see what they do here. See Smoke up the middle.
Yeah, it's looking like this could be a run up the middle for Smoke. He is one of them guys that does convert third downs very well. He indeed does it right there. Just gets enough past the 40 to the 41. First down, Lexington.
And when you're a running back in SFLm, your job is to get first downs with those short, third and short plays.
Yep, and Willie Smoke has indeed done that. If there's going to be some teams in this upcoming SFL draft that are going to be looking for running back, and Willie Smoke could be somebody that I could see on a pro roster. First and 10 here from the 41. Moore drops back, pump fake looking. He finds Smoke on the sideline, and he gets a gain of 3. His momentum there, Ray, took him out of bounds.
And then, good job by the O-line. He had all day to throw that ball, just dumped it off, and Smoke should have stayed in bounds there. He had plenty of field in front of him.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by the Madison back into that defense. It was a coverage play right there, as he had no choice but to check down to the running back and only gets a gain of 3. Second and 7 here from the 44. Split spread formation here with the 50X spot. They are going to find that receiver on the outside. That's Alex Jackson there, and he's going to get to midfield.
Too bad he fell down, Jack. He hit the first down right in front of him.
Yeah, that 50X spot route, depending on what kind of receiver you have, either they're going to fall right there or they're going to be able to turn up field with experience. We've seen plenty of wide receivers run that route, and Alex Jackson's one of them that looked like he fell there. But with time, he will be able to improve that route running for sure. 3rd and 2 from the midfield, and looks like Smoke was trying to barrel his way through, but he did not get it. It's going to be 4th and 1, and let's see what Lexington does here.
Yeah, good defensive stand there by Madison.
Yeah, great defensive stand.
They're going to have to punt, Chad, I think. Oh, no, they're not.
Well, look at this situation here. 4th and 1 from midfield. Let's see if the Madison defensive line is... No, they are not. They are not disciplined, as that's a free play, and they get the first down anyway. And if you're Madison right now, you got to be kicking yourself for that play there, Ray.
Yeah, you can't give Lexington anything here, and that's just a bad decision. Guess they're a little too anxious on the defense there.
Yep, and that was Ricky Phillips, a 6'5", 300-pound defensive end with the call there to jump offside. So a little bit of discipline needed there for Ricky Phillips.
These are the playoff jitters.
Yep. This is a big-time moment here for a lot of these SFLm rookies. Have not been in this moment before. And so you're right, Ray. The jitters are definitely showing right there, at least with the defensive line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Miners with some new life given to him by the defense of Madison. And look at that stop right there. That was a nice rebound off of that play there as Willie Smoke is stopped for no gain.
Big number 95, Al-Farouk Aminu with a big hit. The returning player from last season.
2nd and 10 here from the 41. Power I formation set. They're going to run it right back up the middle once again. Smoke does find a little bit of a seam, and he gets a gain of about 5, as that is going to set up 3rd and 4.
I guess you keep trying until it works, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't succeed, try again, right? Isn't that the motto?
I guess so.
And it's going to be 3rd and 4 here from the Madison 35. They need to get it. They need to get at least a first down here, Ray. Not only to keep the drive going, but also to get into possible field goal range. I feel like they may be a little bit on the outside. And look at Madison's defense, able to make the stop at the 33-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 2. This is an interesting decision here for the Lexington coaching staff, Ray.
Well, you do have a contract kicker, Chad. Number 18, Victor Washington. He's 11 of 14 on the year. He's along of 46. Let's see what they do.
Yep, and it looks like they may be trying to get that defensive line to jump again. Let's see if they stay disciplined this time. trying to get that hard count going. And it looks like the Madison defensive line is going to stay strong. Indeed, they will, as Lexington is going to burn a timeout here early in the first quarter. I don't know about that call there, Ray. I think I would have just gone ahead and tried for the points.
Me too, Chad, but, it's still the first half. It probably won't hurt you. Second half is another issue there. You do that play in the second half.
Well, let's see what this coaching staff does, if they're going to be able to kick a field goal here or not. As they are going to go for it here. So Victor Washington. This is going to be kind of a deep field goal here, Ray.
About a 50-yarder, I think.
Yep, so around the 50-yard mark, let's see what Victor Washington could do. He is a returning kicker from last season. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good from 49. As Victor Washington showing the distance there as he gives Lexington a little bit more of a lead with a score of 6-0.
And that's his longest field goal of the season, Chad. The previous was only 46 yards.
Yep, beating that by 3 yards. Great kick there by Victor Washington. As that, like you said, it puts it up 6-0 here. And I want you guys to visit the all-new league website presented by Football Shift at simulationfl.net. It features all league highlights, photo galleries, playoff and minor league stats and leaderboards, community content, and just so much more. The all-new league website, simulationfl.net. And it is a fantastic roster, or fantastic website.
Yeah, Madison, don't have to panic yet. They're only down by 6. Their opening drive was a 3-and-out, but let's see if they can change things here.
Yep, let's see exactly what they do here on this drive. They didn't really do very well in the first drive, but let's see how Switch Thumper can get this team going. As it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 23. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle there to Varkarian. I believe that's his first run of the night, as he's going to get a gain of 5.
That's surprising, because over this season, he's had like 180 carries. So you'll probably see a lot more of him tonight.
Yep, 180 carries, 658 yards total this season, and with 4 TDs. This is a guy that definitely can carry the rock if he needs to, but it's really just this offense runs through their quarterback, Switch Thumper. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 here, just a minute to go here in the first quarter. Lexington look like they might be bringing the heat. And it's going to be up the middle there. Varkarian gets the first down. Man, he had all daylight if he would able to get past the defender, but that was just a touchdown-saving tackle from Lexington.
And number 24 cornerback Andre Tucker there with a great open field tackle to save that touchdown.
Yeah, nice blocking up front there by the Madison offensive line. And once he got past everybody, I mean, like you said, Tucker was the last guy standing, and he was able to bring him down. Great tackle there by the young man.
Also a great block by number 87 tight end Keith Wheeler there to set him free.
Yep, Keith Wheeler, the weak signing. As that's going to be a handoff right there once again to Varkarian, and that's going to be just a couple of yards on the play. As it was actually, what you were referring to was Jimmy Foster was the tight end on the block there.
That time, Noah Davis, the outside linebacker, was just waiting there for the running back.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Let's see if they snap it before it strikes 0. As it's going to be a heavy split back set. As it's going to be a handoff to Varkarian up the middle. And he's going to get just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And that's going to do it here for the first quarter as Lexington on the road here in the SFLm semifinals are up 6-0. We'll be right back here momentarily on SFLm on YouTube. And we are back here at Madison, Wisconsin. Chad Rowan, Rochelle Colston in the booth tonight, and Cameron Irvine on the production. Once again, thank you, Cam, for all the work you do behind the scenes. 3rd and 3 for Madison, and that's a great play there with the short route. That's a first down and more. Great catch there by Joe Beasley.
What a great play, Chad. I mean, he ran a really quick route, got rid of the ball in a hurry, caught him in stride. First down.
Yeah, it looked like as if the rest of the wide receivers in that bunch either went deep or they went out the other way, dragging those defenders out and opening the middle of that field. Nice play design there by the Madison coaching staff. as that gets him a first down and extending the drive here. Weak eye tight end flex here for the Lynx. Thumper drops back looking short once again. He's going to find his target. That's Ron Haynes there. That's the first catch of the night. We've called his name, and he's going to get the first down on that, Ray.
Great job by Haynes. He's been one of his favorite receivers all season. He actually is number 4 in the league in receiving yards and yards per game.
Yep, Ron Haynes, one of the most used targets here in the SFLm. There's a handoff to Varkarian once again. He's going to get a little bit of a gain there. A gain of 6, and that's going to set up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Madison's doing a really good job mixing up their run plays and passing plays, keeping the defense on their toes.
Yep, that is the name of the game here, as you got to make sure you're not too one-dimensional as a coach. And we'll see that formation once again. Tight end flex. 2nd and 4 from the 22. Thumper drops back. Sidearms it over the middle. That is caught by Ron Haynes. First down and more, just outside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Ron Haynes is so good in the middle of that field. He's got great hands and a perfect pass, and has the ability to get yards after the catch even.
Yeah, Ron Haynes, the two-way player from Florida. Hoping maybe he'll get a bigger role in that offense this season. Gun straight formation here for the Lynx. Thumper drops back looking for the back corner, and that's going to be tipped away, and that was almost intercepted. Nice play there by Andre Tucker.
Very nice play. He followed that receiver down the field, saw him the whole way. It's been a great play on the ball.
Yeah, you kind of just seen that coming with that route. You could see that they were going to try to go for the touchdown, go for the throat right there, and Tucker able to read it all the way. Great play there by the young corner. As you're going to see 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen, single back in the backfield. As that's going to be a handoff to Varkarian. He's got a little bit of room up the middle. He's going to get inside the 5, down to the 3, as that's going to set up 3rd and 2 here. Madison knocking on the door.
Yep, in 3rd and 2, you can still get a first down, so you may have like five shots at it here, Chad.
Yeah, you could possibly have 5 shots there, Ray, but I'm imagining that the Lynx are going to try to say, you know what, we'd rather just take 1 shot and just get the touchdown. Let's see what they do. Thumper doesn't see something he likes, so he's going to change the play. Thumper looking over the middle, finds his target, and that's a touchdown. Oh, they are not going to count it as a touchdown. I thought he was in, Ray.
I think I challenged this, Chad. I thought he was in, too.
That is very interesting. Chris Sunseri there with the catch, and it looks like Madison's not going to challenge it. Very interesting call. As, man, I mean, he got the first down, so that's the point, but Chris Sunseri may have gotten robbed there. Thumper changing the play once again, and Lexington's going to give him a free play. They're going to go for the back corner, tipped away, and almost intercepted. Incomplete, but they're going to get another opportunity here and another first down.
And Shane Hill with another pass deflection there. He's at 11 on the season. But it's all for naught.
Yep, all for naught indeed, as Puff was a little too puffy and got offsides.
Yeah, she's a week 5. She's a week 5 signing, so she's not really, she's kind of new out here.
Yeah, a little new, and that's okay. You got to be learning, right? They got to learn the game and not to jump off sides. So let's see what Madison could do to take advantage here. They're going to get a fresh set of downs and inch just a little closer. So let's see how that happens there. There's a handoff to Varkarian. That is a great play by the Lexington front line there as they make the stop, and look who it was. Puff making up for that jump off sides.
A little help from number 22, J.J. Bailey, the safety.
And we're getting a score update here from the SFL headquarters. Lincoln on their first playoff drive of their entire time as an SFLm team. They score a touchdown. They are up 7-0 with 5:56 to go in the first quarter. As Thumper drops back looking for the outside, finds his target. There's Chris Sunseri right there with the first touchdown of the ball game for the Lynx.
And Chris Sunseri ran a great little route. He found himself in the end zone all by himself. Where were the defenders, Chad?
Yeah, they were nowhere to be found. Look at this route run here once again. It looks like it was just that one little play there. It looks like the wide receiver may have done a little pick play there for Chris Sunstery to be able to get outside there, Ray.
Definitely full of defensive backs there for sure.
Yep, and that is going to bring out the kicker, Alex Johansson, to get the extra point. So Madison, here in the second quarter with their first score of the night, looking to go up by 1 here with pending the extra point. High snap, but it is fielded correctly. The kick is up and good. And so Madison takes the lead here at home, here in the middle of the second quarter with a score of 7-6. And, you know, we talked about it in the super chat thing earlier that Colin Pierce put out about DU in Cincinnati. Well, what's he talking about, right? If you don't know what he's talking about, the SFL convention is coming to Cincinnati, Ohio, July 28th to the 30th for season 21 kickoff weekend. For room reservation details and the weekend schedule, see the Convention Alerts channel in the SFL Discord server. Your last day to book your room is July 7th. Don't wait until it's too late. We'll see you there. And I'm sure that if you can't get a room, Harish Prasad will gladly give up his bathtub to make a bed.
That's funny, Chad. I definitely would be there. Will you?
I will definitely be there. Not in there where I said about Harish's bathtub bed, but I will definitely be at the convention. Looking forward to it. It's only an hour and a half from my house, so of course I got to go. I got to represent.
Bringing the family, Chad?
Here. Yeah, no family, just me.
Okay.
There's a handoff there to Willie Smoke on the outside. That's going to be a gain of 5. Nice little run there by Smoke.
Definitely, Chad. So now you're 2nd and 5. You can do anything here. The Smoke's looking pretty good tonight.
Yeah, Smoke's looking very good tonight, especially if you go to the outside, right? Like we mentioned before. He's going up the middle is not working against this Madison line. And let's see if they try to maybe switch it up here and go to the outside. As it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 33, power I formation. They're going to hand it off. He's going to go up the middle. He does have a little room. Ooh. Nice spin move there by Willie Smoke to be able to get the first down and more out to the 42.
I think Smoke's been watching BDG Hollywood's games and, try to imitate those little spin moves there.
I mean, if you're going to watch somebody in the spin cycle, it's going to be BDG Hollywood. Look at that nice little spin move there, just timing that perfectly. And the defender right there just did not even know where he was going. Xavier Rowe the third just thought he was going to go one way. He went the other. And by the time he realized, Rowe was like, where did he go? And he was gone. 1st and 10 from the 42. Moore drops back, looking for the out route. Finds it, and that's going to be just short of the first down there. He does get out to midfield. That's Ian Francis. That's the first time we've called his name tonight.
If those cornerbacks keep playing that far back, I keep throwing that ball to the sideline all night long, Chad.
Yeah, that little out route for both sides, for Madison and for Lexington has been working tonight. So maybe you'll see the coaching staff adjust for that a little bit more. 2nd and 2 here from midfield. Power I formation once again. There's a handoff to Smoke, and he's going to be stopped immediately there in the backfield. That was led by DJ Woods, the returning 6'1", 240-pound linebacker.
Yeah, great play by the defense here. Now you're 3rd and 1, and you go up the middle again.
Yep, I was actually talking to an SFL reporter about DJ Woods, so very interesting to have that conversation. I'll touch on that in a minute. 3rd and 1 from midfield. Smoke up the middle. That's going to be a first down. And just a little bit more out to the Madison 47-yard line. And as I mentioned, I was actually asked by SFL reporter Jason Miller about DJ Woods and what I thought, and gave some nice words to him. So we'll see maybe if he puts him high up in his mock draft, right?
The draft should be interesting this season, Chad.
Yeah, there's a lot of great prospects that are coming out of this SFLm class. So it should be interesting, as Willie Smoke is one of those guys, but he's going to be stopped there with a gain of a couple. That was Joseph Lama, the two-way player from Portland, with the great tackle.
Those yards up the middle are hard to come by here tonight, Chad.
Yeah,
Madison's
everything up the middle is
job.
not working. Yeah, everything up the middle, as you said, Ray, is not working at all.
If you need more than 2, forget it.
2nd and 8 from the 45. Clock getting to just 4:30 to go in the first half. Moore's not going to find anybody. He's going to check it down to Smoke. Smoke does a nice little spin move. Rowe the third just cannot figure out that Smoke spin move. And once again, he dives and completely swings and misses, and that's going to be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, blame that on coverage, Tab. You dump it up to your running back behind the line of scrimmage. Looking not to take the sack there, I guess.
Yeah, once again, the Madison defensive secondary playing really well so far. And it looks like they're going to play off of this gun straight formation. Look for the slant route that you talked about earlier. There it is. Looking for Xavier Solomon. They find him with an open field in the middle. He gets out to the 30. Nice play call there by the Lexington Minor offensive coordinator.
What a great run by the big tight end in the middle of the field once again. And tight end on linebacker, tight end wins.
Yeah, tight end indeed does win right there. I mean, look at that. I mean, just open right in the middle of the field. Madison trying to play off a little bit. I think the defense needs to try to play up on that to try to maybe bump those guys off their route. But we will see. 1st and 10 here from the 30. Bunch formation set here. Moore sees something he doesn't like. He's going to change the play. Deep drop back, looking for that out route. Finds it. That's going to be caught. That's going to be a gain of 4 for Lexington.
And number 15, Alex Jackson showing his toe drag swag there on the sideline.
Yeah, nice little footwork there by the receiver. I mean, when you're looking for somebody like that, that's important. And there's a shot at Jackson there, as it's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 26. Split spread formation here. They ran the X spot in this situation. Let's see what they do. It is indeed that X spot. They're going to look for the out route. Finds it. He's going to stay up on his feet this time, and he's going to get the first down, Ray.
Great job that time by staying in bounds and knowing where the first down marker is and picking up the first down.
Yep, nice play there by the receiver. Like we talked about before, if you run that X spot, sometimes you fall or you stand up. That time he stood up, and look what happened. He was able to turn upfield and get that crucial first down out to the 18-yard line here for the Miners. That's going to be a handoff to Willie Smoke. He's got a little bit of room up the middle there as he gets a gain of 5. And another score update once again here from the headquarters. Lincoln with an interception towards the end of the first quarter and gets a field goal off of it. So the score is 10-0 Lincoln on the road, I believe. Or Lincoln actually at home. Take that back. So want to give an update here. If Lincoln wins, the championship will be played in Sioux Falls. If Madison is the high seed, it'll be played in Minnesota. If Lexington is in the high seed, it's going to be at the Snake Pit in Indianapolis. As Willie Smoke gets the handoff and gets up the middle, tries to get around the defender, does not, and that's going to set up 3rd and short.
The 2 run plays in a row, Chad. I think we'll see it one more time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be run here because, I mean, your 3rd and 2, Smoke has been doing a very good job of converting on 3rd down, and it looks like that's indeed what's going to happen here. Power I formation, and that's going to be a handoff to Smoke, and oh, wow! What a hit there by Joseph Lama. He said, no, you're not getting the first down. Holy heck, that hurt me up here in the booth, Ray.
And Madison's defense is doing a good job of bending and not breaking, but only allowing field goals to this point, Chad.
And we are at the 2-minute warning here towards the end of the first half with the score 7-6 here in Madison, Wisconsin. Chad Rowland, Rochelle Colson in the booth, and Cameron Irvine on the production. And I need something because that hit hurt me up here. I need a hug or something, Ray. Like that.
Even ibuprofen, Chad?
I might need some ibuprofen, some Bengay. Like we need something. And the field goal is good. So Lexington is driving the ball and getting into field goal range, just not able to convert, but they're getting points on the board. And they retake the lead here 9-7 with 1:57 to go. So, Ray, I'm going to put the offensive coordinator hat of Madison on you. What are you doing in this situation? You going to try to be aggressive and go for a TD? Or are you going to try to just get enough to get to a field goal and try to take the lead towards the half?
I'd see how my first couple of plays calling goes and see where we are on the field if I make the decision. What you can't do is give the ball away at this point.
Well, I'm going to ask you after 3 plays, all right? We're going to ask to see what happens. So let's see what Madison does as Lewis with a decent return. And let's see what Switch Thumper does. Thumper, as we talked about, has been having a really good season so far. 17 TDs, 8 picks. If there's somebody that can do it, it's going to be this guy. He's already got a 75-yard pass on his resume this season, so we know he can throw the deep. Thumper drops back, looking, finds his target. That's going to be a first down right there out to the 36-yard line. Nice play there by Jimmy Foster, the tight end.
Yep, and now the first catch by the other tight end tonight.
Yep, Ron Haynes is usually the tight end that gets hit here in Madison, but Jimmy Foster making a catch there and a big one. as it gets him out to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 36. The clock is still running. 1:24 to go. Lexington bringing the heat. They're going to look to the inside. That is going to be Ron Haynes past midfield, past the 45, down to the 43, Ray, and they're going to take their first timeout.
Hashtag throw it to the tight end. That's 2 tight end catches in a row, and Madison's moving the ball pretty quickly down the field, so I go for the touchdown here, Chad.
Man, that was just like a nice little seam route there, or like a little fly route by Ron Haynes, as just was wide open. I mean, if you're the Lexington defense, he is like the premier tight end on that roster. I mean, you got to be able to accommodate for him every single time.
Not only that, but the quarterback caught him in stride, so he just kept going forward.
Yeah, that was a perfect pitch and catch there by the quarterback and tight end. Lexington looking like they're bringing the heat. Thumper, look at this, and that's going to be over the middle, over the top of the defense. Ron Haynes with another catch, down to the 20, and Ray, it's been 4 plays. I forgot to ask, but what are you doing?
You going to go for that tight end? We're going for the touchdown.
You're going for the touchdown here. Thumper, no huddle going. That's going to be caught. That is Dylan Lewis right there, the two-way player from Denver. First down out to the 6-yard line, and the clock continues to run. Thumper sees something he likes in this formation, in this play. Thumper, deep drop back. He's going to look for the out route. Nope. In the middle. That was, almost intercepted. Bad decision there by the quarterback as he threw it right into all that coverage.
I mean, Chad, if you're Thumper, all you saw were white jerseys. Who were you throwing to?
To the white jerseys. I mean, that's who you're throwing. Let's just be serious. That's who you're throwing to, right? I mean, the intended target, I don't even know who the intended target was. I think it was Chris Sunseri was the intended target.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Yeah, so exactly. 2nd and goal from the 6. Bunch set at the bottom of the screen. Look for that nice little out route if they can find it. And that's going to be over the slant route. That's going to be a touchdown. That is Ron Haynes there with the touchdown catch. Nice little play there. Wait a minute. Did he drop it?
What?
I think he dropped it, Ray. Wow.
And we won't see a replay, Chad. I don't know.
I thought he caught that. Wow. It's a rare occasion for Ron Haynes to drop the pass. But let's see what happens here. 5 wide set here. 3rd and goal. And Thumper looking towards the back. And that's going to be intercepted in the back of the end zone. That was J.J. Bailey, the strong safety, with the pick. And tough turn of events after Madison was moving the ball so well.
That's only his 2nd interception of the season, but what a great time to get your 2nd in the end zone.
Yeah, that's a very interesting sequence. I mean, it is very rare to see Ron Haynes, who made catch after catch on that drive, drop probably the easiest catch of the 3 that he made on that drive.
Definitely the easiest catch.
And now here is Lexington, right? 40 seconds left to go. You got 2 timeouts. Do you try to be aggressive, or do you go into the first half with the lead as Moore drops back? He gets hit as he throws, but he did not get the ball out. And so that is going to be a loss of 3. And that is Ricky Phillips right there making up for that jump off sides earlier.
Yeah, Chad, I mean, it's 25 seconds. You're only, you're ahead by 2. You can't throw an interception here. I just keep running the ball. I run the clock out.
Yeah, I think they're just going to try to just say, you know what, we may run it or do a little screen or whatever, just to make sure that we don't indeed throw the pick. He's going to try to look at this pass. He's going to break the tackle. He's going to be past the 50, down to the 45.
I'm out.
And Lexington's going to take a timeout. And, oh, man, I was aggressive right there, Ray.
I mean, Chad, what do we know?
We don't know anything. We know nothing here. I mean, what a play! What a bold play call there by the Miners, getting them out to the 43.
I was definitely shocked. I thought they just run the clock out, but no.
Yeah, I just thought it was going to be like a screen pass once I saw him drop back, but he must have seen something in there, was able to find that receiver. I believe it was Francis that was on the catch there. And, man, if he would have just got another 10 yards, they would have definitely been possibly in field goal range. But let's see what they do here. 3 seconds to go. They're going to have to go for the end zone. Let's see if the O-line protects. It kind of does. He throws it on the run, and that is tipped, and that is going to be incomplete. And that is going to end the first half here of play as the Lexington Miners on the road, the number 3 seed here with the lead. The score is 9-7. Ray, let's talk about your takeaways here of the first half.
if you're Lexington, you have to find a way to get into the end zone. I mean, field goals are great. You can't trade field goals for touchdowns. If you're Madison, you check out the interception and come back, you get the ball, you're coming back into the second half. Let's see what you can do on offense.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting, first half there from both sides.
Gosh.
Very interesting first half from both sides here. And we just got a score update from Lincoln as Annapolis comes back. A 91-yard passing touchdown to Kenny Hendricks from Michael Brown. Brown's previous season high for a completion was only 36 yards, Ray, and he throws a 91-yard bomb in the playoffs to get this team even closer with the score now 10-7, 9:13 to go in the second quarter in Lincoln.
Hey, did you see the time of possession? Lexington's had the ball twice the amount of time that Madison has.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I mean, they've been dominating the clock all half long. And there's that nice little play there to get Madison the only touchdown of the game so far. But I'll tell you who's looked really good so far in this game, Ray, is number 45, Willie Smoke.
And definitely, and Madison's defense has come to play tonight for sure.
Yeah, Madison's defense, the secondary especially, has done really well. Give a shout out there to Xavier Rowe III, Mike Bird, Roscoe Jenkins, Chris Delroe, and Danny Carmichael. Two of those guys, Roscoe Jenkins and Chris Delroe, were signings from just like 3-4 weeks ago. So, especially with Delroe being a week 8 signing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
So, obviously, right now, as you talked about, Lexington's going to have to get points on the board more than just 3 points. They've really got to turn things around here. Do you think it's going to be led by really Willie Smoke, or do you think it's going to be led with the arm of Chad Moore?
I mean, previously, all season long, they've been relying on Moore. And they've been using Smoke, but I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
and they do have the lead.
Yeah, Smoke right now has got 80 yards. I mean, he's been running the ball very efficiently tonight, which is not really what he's been known for this season. I mean, Smoke's only, like we said, he's only got 476 yards. He does have 5 TDs though. So let's see what they can do here. Madison's going to start with the ball here in the second half, as that's going to be received from about the 5 to 6 yard line, as he's going to be able to try to juke and jive a little bit, but he gets out to the 28, and Madison once again with the call.
Nice return. Like I said, they're only 2 points down, and basically their defense has been in the field most of the night, so they're doing a good job of scoring when they can.
And Swole in the chat saying good game so far. Indeed, you are correct, Swole. It's been a good one so far. Gun straight formation here to start the drive. As looks like it's going to be XA post. They're going to try to go over the middle, and that is tipped away. That's going to be intercepted. Late Lexington with the play there, and it is that J.J. Bailey again with the pick.
Yep, J.J. Bailey.
I mean J.J. Bailey had, what do you have, 1 pick this entire season?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 pick, and now he's got 2 in the biggest game of his life here in the SFLm semifinal game. That's a story that's just going to write itself right now.
Definitely. Make it a play for player of the game if Lexington can win this one tonight.
And that is going to be Willie Smoke up the middle there, finding some nice room as he gets a gain of 8. And if you're liking this game so far, I know I am, Ray. I know you're enjoying it too. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There's no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLm action, and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation through your viewership. And this is coming to the end of the APF era. We're going to be moving to the 2K era, and it's been a fun ride so far.
Definitely a fun ride, Chad. Look at this.
Moore drops back, finds the out route. That's going to be a first down there for Lexington.
And that out route is money, Chad. For both teams.
Yeah, it's been money all night. That's Barney Burner. I believe that might be the first catch Burner's had tonight, as it takes him out to the Madison 25. First and 10 from the 25. Power I formation here for the Miners. That's going to be a handoff to Smoke. He's going to go up the middle, and he's just going to get a gain of 3 on that.
Yeah, I think worse than 10. Smoke needs to go to the outside. It works. The middle works for the 2 yard gains. It's like 3rd and 2, but it's not working for any big yards there at all.
Yeah, I'm finding it intriguing. I think that run up the middle may be the only play they know in that power I formation. Let's see what they do. Maybe they got something else in there, as that's going to be another out route. That's to the tight end,
Nice.
Xavier Solomon, and that's going to be a first down there out to the 14.
And they like their tight ends on both of these teams. They're using them, a lot tonight, actually.
Yeah, I mean, when you're looking at the offense of both of them, they each have a two-way player that's a tight end. Xavier Solomon playing for the Skyhawks and Ron Haynes playing for the Florida Storm. As it's going to be 1st and 10 here from the 14-yard line. Looking like Madison may try to bring some pressure. That's a quick throw to Burner, and that's going to be just a gain of 3. I think he was looking for maybe something a little bit more to go up the field, but Burner decided to try to go east and west instead of north and south.
I'm not sure what that was, Chet.
That was called we don't know what it was. Not sure. Let's see if they actually have something more than just a dive up the middle here for this run. And it looks like they don't, as it's going to be right up the gut once again. And that was a nice tackle there by the defense, and Lama was in there as well.
Yeah, Lama has 8 tackles so far on the night, so he's been all over the field, Chad.
Yep, Joseph Lama, a two-way player from Portland. He's the one that, in T-Roy Gaines' words, if T-Roy's listening, shout out, but he put that one player into the shadow realm on that one tackle that I'm still hurt over. 3rd and 8 from the 12 as Moore drops back. He's going to sidearm, and that's going to be caught, and that's a touchdown for Lexington. And that is indeed a touchdown, as that is a great run, great throw there, and Francis with the catch for the touchdown.
I had to make sure he actually caught the ball before I said anything, Chad.
Yeah, that's why I said, let me make sure, because I already called that one last time. It didn't work. But he definitely held on to it, something that Ron Haynes did not do in the end zone.
Yeah, that time, Ian Francis had a great route, found himself in the end zone, basically wide open.
Yeah, it was just the throw of Moore right there. I mean, he was able to just sidearm that thing in there. And with the extra point, Lexington can go up here by 16-7. I could not do my math there. That's a bad snap, but the kick is up. They're able to recover quickly, and Lexington getting on the board again, 16-7, here in the middle of the 3rd quarter. And have you ever wanted to do what me and Ray are doing tonight? Right? Like, if you ever just sat there in your house with a little bowl of macaroni and cheese and thought, you know what, I could be a broadcaster, right? Like, if you ever wanted to be a play-by-play or analyst broadcaster on an SFL live game, the SFL is looking for passionate SFL participants or viewers like you to join the team ahead of Season 21's kickoff in July. Please visit simulationfl.net/broadcasting for more details on how you could get involved to get your voice on the call. And before anybody asks, macaroni and cheese is not included.
Oh, come on.
I mean, this is a good question, though. Is it like... Do you like mac and cheese, Ray? Let's talk about this.
I do.
Is it got to be homemade mac and cheese, or are you like one of those, like, you want to relive your college days and have, like, Kraft mac and cheese out of the box?
No, if I'm going to make it, it's going to be homemade.
There we go. I like it. And that is the 1st and 10 from the 27, and that's going to be to the outside, right through the hands of the receiver. And shout out to DJ. I'm guessing that's DJ Woods in the chat. I can see everything, man.
Our chat's too funny.
Ray does not know what to do with me in the booth, so.
I'm having a great time, Chad.
I mean, that's what we do, right? That's when me and you get together, it's always a good time. So 2nd and 10 from the 27. As 2 wide receivers set at the top of the screen here in the I formation. Thump. Deep drop. Good protection. He's going to look deep down the middle. He finds his target, and that's going to be to the 45-yard line. That is Dylan Lewis there with the first down catch.
Yeah, that time he had a nice long route and a perfect throw.
Yeah, just look at this. I mean, just wide open, right over Klingon there. And just nice little play right in the middle where nobody was around him. Perfect throw, perfect catch. Nice little throw there by Switch Thumper to get him out past midfield into Lexington territory. Bunch set there at the top of the screen from the 45. Out of the gun.
Ooh,
Thumper.
all day.
He's got all day to throw, and indeed he does. Dylan Lewis getting a hot hand right now as that's out to the 31. First down, Madison.
Yeah, kudos to the O-line giving their quarterback all day to find the receiver, and he did find one on the sideline in a great pass.
Yep, nice play there by Switch Thumper. And Madison, as we said, is moving the ball down the field. Maybe they're going to target that guy right there, Ray. Number 86, big Ron Haynes, the tight end. Let's see what they do.
And I just love Ron Haynes. He's a great person, does a lot of stats for the league. Just love him.
And there's a handle to Farkarian. They haven't really called his name much in the second half here, but he gets a nice little gain of 3. And yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, being an SFL broadcaster just like you are, the stats team is so important. If you want to be a part of production, if you want to see how everything works, join the stats team. It is the most selfless job in the SFL. But special shout out to Ron Haynes. I believe he was Stats Man of the Year, right?
Yes, he was.
And that is going to be it for second.
No.
There's JJ Bailey once again. That's got to be JJ Bailey. That's his 3rd pick of the night. JJ Bailey ruining the lives of the Lynx fans here in Madison.
He just jumped the route, Chad. Look at that. He is like all over the field and great read on the ball.
I mean, these Madison Lynx fans right now are just sick to their stomachs. And it's not because of all the cheese that they are eating, but it's the fact that JJ Bailey is going to own them and be in their nightmares tonight. 3 interceptions. The man had 1 pick the entire season. And he's got 3 tonight as the Miners are here and gun straight once again. Moore looking, finds his target. That's Xavier Solomon. That's going to be just short of the first down, but a nice gain of 8.
And look how confident Moore is. Now you're your own end zone when you're just throwing the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to get out there a little bit. And, I mean, they were starting from, the 12, basically? So, nice little play there by Moore, showing the confidence, especially in his two-way tight end in Xavier Solomon. 2nd and 2 here from the 20. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle there to Willie Smoking. Oh, man, he got rocked there once again. Not sure who made the hit. But, man, I'll tell you what, these Madison Lynx defenders are upset that J.J. Bailey just keeps robbing them.
That was a safety, Chad. Chris Delro, number 22.
Man, Chris Delro, the Week 8 signing, showing he's got a little bit of muscle. He was just bagging groceries 2 weeks ago. And here he is making big tackles. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. From the 21-yard line, pump fake by Moore. He finds his target. That's going to be a first down. And he's thrown for 153 yards today. I believe that's the backup tight end with the catch.
Number 87, Keith Wheeler.
Yep, nice play
A Week
there.
6 signing, Chad.
A Week 6 signing there for Keith Wheeler. Nice pickup there by these teams. I'll tell you, these guys that are just signing, I mean, you're seeing it. I mean, they're making some huge plays in this game. Tight end flex here for the Miners. There's a handoff to Smoke up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to get a gain of 6 to set up 2nd and 4. And a score update here towards the end of the first half for the Lincoln and Indianapolis game. Lincoln up 16-7. So we have the exact same score in both games.
Oh, wow. Deja vu.
Did you have that on your little bingo board or whatever they call it?
I mean, Mark's not here tonight. There's no bingo card.
There's no bingo card? All right, fair enough. 2nd and 4 from the 33. 1 wide receiver at the east side of the formation. Moore, very short drop, but he's able to find one of his favorite targets in Xavier Solomon and gets the first down.
You're having a lot of luck with that little 4-yard pass in the middle of the field. I mean, if you get 4 yards at a time, I just keep throwing that little pass.
Yeah, it looks like as if the defense is really just playing kind of far back, maybe anticipating a bigger down the field. And so they're just, Lexington's like, well, if you're just going to give us that short middle route, we're going to take it. And that's indeed what they're doing. Willie Smoke trying to get to the outside, does not get to the outside. It was sealed there very well by the defender. And that's going to be a loss of 1.
Yep, and once again, they try to go up the middle, and that time they didn't get anything. Actually lost a yard.
Yep, a loss of 1 there. That was Joseph Lama.
Again.
Again, with the tackle. Split spread formation here for the Miners. And it is indeed that X spot, but they're going to go to the slant route this time, and that is caught. First down and more. That's Francis there with the catch. And that's exactly what happens. When you hit that X spot, Ray, you keep going for that little X spot route on the bottom, and then it opens up that route deep down the middle, and that's exactly what happened here. Nice play there by Francis.
Yep, he ran his route when he cut to the middle of the field. There was nobody guarding him.
Yep,
In
they
a
see
perfect
that.
throw from Moore.
Yeah, they see that formation. They think of that X spot, and it looks like they may be going back to the well once again here. Let's see if Madison adjusts. And they do, and they bumped it, actually, and that's exactly what you got to do in that situation. But it looks like Jackson should have took a lesson and dropped the ball, as it's going to get a big loss on that play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I just would have patted it down myself, Chad.
Yeah,
Please finish this pass deflection. Oops, sorry.
And that's the adjustment that Madison needed to do, right? In that situation, you want to bump that receiver because it throws him off, right? If he's looking for that X spot route, and he definitely did it right there. Great play there by the Madison defense to set up this 5 wide, 2nd and 16 play here from Lexington. Moore drops back. Pocket was getting a little bit thin there, as he's going to get that play just enough to where maybe it looks like a gain of a yard, and to the backup wide receiver, Hubbard.
Yep, they were in that bump coverage once again, and he stepped off the middle of the field that time. Got half the yards back.
Lexington coming out here in a gun straight formation. Maybe they try to bump that once again. Look for a Solomon in the middle of the field here on this route. Moore drops back. The pressure getting to him, and he's taken down for a sack there by the Madison defense. And that was a nice play there by Taylor Comer there with the sack.
And that time, Chad, they bumped the receivers once again, left nobody open, and he just had to take the sack. Now we're 4th and a mile.
Yep, and with that lead going down there, I mean, Madison has got to play that bump coverage, and that's exactly what they do. So great defensive adjustment there by the Lynx, as Lexington, I believe this is the first punt of the night for the Miners. He's going to take that from the 12-yard line. Nice little spin move, and gets out to the 20. And that's going to bring out this offense here for Madison to try to shrink this lead. And this summer, you can actually play the SFL video game on a console, people. On a console. On the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K23 in the palm of your hand. Order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com, search SFL, or through the all-new league website at simulationfl.net. Retroid, the official console of the SFL, as Thumper with the outside throw to Dylan Lewis, and that's going to be a first down to the 36.
And once again, we're having the Dylan Lewis show here.
Yeah, Dylan Lewis looking very good so far. And he's been the high hand here in this third quarter.
Well, him and Ron Haynes.
Yeah, Ron Haynes has been the hot hand too, but Dylan Lewis has made some really good plays when they needed it.
Definitely. And Madison, moving the ball down the field once again.
First and 10 here from the 36. Heavy split formation. That's going to be a handoff to Farkarian. He's got a little bit of daylight there, but Lexington was able to close that up. Nice little gain, though, out of it. Just going to set up 2nd and short.
And the Lexington defense was ready. They had, 4-3 defense. Linebackers stayed home, covered the holes, and somehow he still managed to pick up 7 yards on the play.
Yep, trickling down here under a minute to go in the third quarter. We're receiver on each side of the formation here for the Lynx. Lexington trying to bring the heat from the edge. Out route, finds his tight end, and that's going to be a first down. Cross midfield to the 47-yard line. And there he is, as you mentioned him before, Ron Haynes with the catch.
Definitely, Chad. And the linebacker showed bliss. They backed off, and the little out route was open.
Yeah, we've been talking about this all night, Ray. I mean, the out route has just been very good. First and 10 from the 47. Should be the last play of the quarter. Power I formation. As that's going to be a handoff to Barkarian, and it's going to be stopped there with a gain of 4. Nice little gang tackle there by the linebacker core there of Lexington. And that is going to do it here for the third quarter. Get your 4s, 12s, 86s, and 68s in the chat. We are in the final quarter of this SFLm semifinal. Who's going to punch their ticket to the game? We'll find out here next, back here on SFLm on YouTube. And we are back here in Madison, Wisconsin, as the Lexington Miners are leading 16-7. Chad Rowland, Rochelle Colson in the booth as Cameron Irvine is producing the game for us. Thank you once again. And that's a nice little catch there by the backup tight end. That's going to be a first down. And I thought the other receiver actually was the intended target there, Ray.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but what a great catch. I mean, he caught it on the run. I thought number 11 was actually the intended receiver, Borny Burner. But hey, the ball is thrown to you, catch it.
Whatever works, right? I mean, nice little play there by the offense. And Madison, I think, I don't know. I mean, you're still in this ball game, but I feel like they need to really score a touchdown right here to truly be back in this game, right?
I mean, he's thrown 3 interceptions. He's only down 9 points, and they're moving the ball down the field.
And there's going to be a nice little screen there to Barkari. He's going to get a 4-yard gain on that. It's going to set up 2nd and 6. And you did point it out. He's thrown 3 picks, all to J.J. Bailey. If you're the offensive coordinator of Lexington, you got to know exactly where that guy is on the field at all times.
Definitely, Chad. You need to study this, very closely.
You just need to look out. You need to look out there and just go, where's. You need to just look out there and go, where's 22, right? Where's 22? And make sure you go the opposite direction. 2nd and 6 here from the 27. That's a handoff to Varkari. He's got the first down past the 20, and Madison is now in the red zone here in the 4th quarter.
Great run by Valkyrian. He's been kind of quiet tonight, Chad. They use him a lot in other games, but making his runs pay off here.
Yeah, they really have not went to him a whole lot. They try to use him to throw off the defense a little bit. And there's Switch Thumper's numbers right there. 197 yards, 3 picks tonight. And all to J.J. Bailey. As his first and 10 here from the 17. Thumper drops back, looking, pocket looks good, tips it away, and oh my gosh. Was that Bailey?
No, it wasn't.
It was not, but incomplete. Nice play there by the defender.
That was the backup cornerback, Ulysses Yale. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong again.
Looks like it was Walton there.
Backup strong safety.
Yeah, backup strong safety Walton there with the Izzo Walton with the play, as that's going to be 2nd and 10 here from the 17. Heavy formation set. Maybe they are going to go back to the vac attack. Let's see what they do. And they deed in 2. That's to the Vakari, and that's going to be up the middle. He tries to get the first down. He almost gets there. And he's going to be just short, 3rd and 1.
He had 2 great runs by Valkyrian in this drive, and we're on Lexington's 8-yard line right now.
Yeah, I mean, Madison's knocking on the door, but, I mean, they've been here before, right? They've been knocking on the door, and J.J. Bailey was the one who answered it. As it's going to be 3rd and 1 here from the 8. Let's see what they do. They got to be thinking about that in the back of their head for Swiss Thumper is, where's J.J. at? And I think they're doing the right thing here, trying to give it to the back attack, but looks like Lexington thought the same thing as they stop him just short of the first down, and the Lynx are going to have to take the 3 points.
And outside linebacker Noah Davis, a week 3 signing, made that stop.
Yep, nice tackle there by Noah Davis, the week 3 signing. As you mentioned, 6'1", 245. Nice play there to save a first down drive, possibly a touchdown there for Madison. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And so the Lynx inching a little closer here, Ray, as the score is 16-10. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. And I need to go there someday. I need to make a playlist. I just don't know what I would call it though.
God, Chad, heaven knows.
It might be like, something about smelly Sasquatches.
That what's coming.
I'm not 100% sure. It's probably going to be doing something with Minnesota and losing, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, we're focusing on the SFLm semifinal game here in Madison, Wisconsin. 1st and 10, Lexington trying to extend the lead here in the 4th quarter to try to put this game away. Chad Moore drops back, finds his running back there in the flat. That is Willie Smoke. He's going to get a gain of 3, and it's going to get out to the 30-yard line. And, of course, I look in the chat, Axel Ravens here. I should have known better.
Oh, Chad. Thank you in my head.
I mean, he's everywhere I am, right? He's like my shadow, I feel like.
He stalks you, Chad.
He might. I don't know. I mean, I don't blame him. I figured I'd smell him from here, being a Sasquatch, but it must be something in the booth. 2nd and 7 here from the 30, as that's going to be a handoff to Willie Smokin. Nice tackle there by the safety. And nice play there. That is Chris Delro, that Week 8 signing we talked about earlier.
He just came out of nowhere, Chad. They made a big hit. Nice play.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, he's bagging groceries at the local Safe Bar. And he's here making big tackles in the semifinal game. 3rd and 5 from the 32 for Lexington. Needing to get a first down to extend the drive. Moore drops back.
Ooh.
And they're not going to do that. Ricky Phillips getting the sack. Believe that's his 2nd sack of the ball game. And Lexington may have to put this one away.
Wow.
I mean, that's some great analysis right there, Ray. I mean, that was exactly how I felt about it. Just wow, right? Nice play there by Ricky Phillips. And that is going to force Lexington to punt. And I mean, if you're a Lynx fan right now, you're feeling pretty good, right? You got a nice little field goal there. You got the big stop. You're going to get some decent field goal or field position here, as you're going to get out to about the 31-yard line. But right now, it's all on the arm of Switch Thumper. 6:53 to go in this game, right?
Speaking of Ricky Phillips, he's tied for number 2 in sacks in the league, so I'm not surprised he came up with some more in this, big ones in this game.
Yeah, not surprising at all that he comes up with big plays. I mean, we talked about it earlier. I mean, he made that jump on offsides, but he's definitely made up for it for sure with his sack ability, as that's going to be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. That's a handoff to Barkarian. That's up the middle. That's going to be a gain of about 6. And Madison maybe trying to ride on the back of the vac attack here.
If you're Madison, I mean, it's 6:40 to go in the game. You got 3 timeouts. It's a 1-score game. Right now, you need to use Barkarian, milk the clock down to nothing, and then score a touchdown here.
Yeah, but also you got to make sure you get in that situation, right? They've been in that red zone before and has come away with 2 interceptions, I believe, and that's going to be Barkarian once again, trying to get through that cluttered mess of Lexington defenders, but gets some positive yardage, and that's going to set up 3rd and short.
He's showing his power, his power right now, Chad. He's ballooned through the defenders and actually getting a positive gain out of that.
Yep, nice play there by Brenda Puff, making the nice tackle there to save a first down. Great play by her. As that's going to be 3rd and 2 here from the 39. And that's going to be sidearm action. Oh, and he dropped it. That was Jimmy Foster, the backup tight end. And he's made some decent catches tonight, but that one hurts.
All right, Chad. You're Madison. You're down by 6. Do you go for it here?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, just under 6 minutes to go. I'm going to say no, right? You made a great play. You made a great defensive stop. Gave him a 3 and out, right? You got to rely on your defense. I'm unfortunately going to have to punt in this situation, Ray. I think it's just a little too much time on the clock.
But your defense is tired, Chad.
The defense may be tired, but, really, Smoke has done a good job tonight. But, like I said, if the defense did not play as solid on the last drive, I'd probably say go for it. But right now, with the way that defense played on the last drive, you gotta have your faith in them. So here comes Lexington, 1st and 10 here from the 23. As we're going to go 1 wide receiver on each side of the formation. That's going to be a handoff to Smoke. And up the middle there, he's going to get a gain of a few, get down actually a gain of 4. And that's going to be 2nd and 6.
This play went just as expected. I figure, they have the lead. They're going to start using Smoke a lot here. They just want to burn clock, Chad.
Yeah, definitely the idea you got to have. You got to be able to run that clock down, right? So let's look what they do here. Spread formation once again here out of the single right formation. And that is going to be just short there, and that's going to be 3rd down and 4 set up here for Lexington's offense.
Madison is telling, Lexington, you can't run up the middle on us. You have to go outside.
Yep, 3rd and 4 here from the 29. Just under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Hand off to Smoke, up the middle, and he's going to try to fight for the yardage. Does not get it. That's going to be just short of the first down. And I think Madison's defense just done just enough. And let's see if they try to do any sort of jump off sides play here.
I'm sure they're going to try it. Nope.
And they are not. So they're going to bring out the punt unit here. And if you're Madison's defense, you're loving what just happened there. Great stop there by the defense.
Now remember, Lexington does have a contracted punter, so it's probably a decent punt.
Yeah, let's see exactly what happens here. That's going to be past the nice punt there. And that's going to be taken out to the 29-yard line. And indeed, that was a great punt. Victor Ironleg there with the punt. So switch thumper comes back out. Just over 4 minutes to go. And Ray, they've got to score on this drive.
They definitely have to score right here.
Yep, 100%. As the first down here from the 29-yard line. 4 wide receiver set, singled back to the left of him. As Thumper looking for the out route, finds his target, and that's going to be a gain of 8. And that's a nice play there. That is Joe Beasley there with the catch.
Money play once again.
Got them
Love that out route.
Them out routes from both sides have been working very well so far. As Madison here once again coming up to the line. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen out of the I formation. Thumper sees something he doesn't like. He's going to change it up. Thumper, deep drop, looking for the out route. Oh, that was almost intercepted. If that was caught by Tucker, that was 6 points for Lexington.
Oh, my goodness.
That was just insane right there. Insane play. That was almost the end of the ball game.
Very, very lucky there. That was a pretty dangerous throw.
3rd and 2 here. This is a big play for the Madison offense. Thumper, short drop, looking, finds Ron Haynes over the middle, and that's going to be a first down and more out to midfield. And that's exactly what you got to do there. I mean, that short middle of that field, Ray, has been open all night long for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they had 2 receivers in the area. They flooded the receivers, even the defenders were there. Great grab by Ron Haynes.
Yeah, nice grab indeed there. And gets him out to midfield. That's the most important part of that play, as they are almost into Lexington territory. 1st and 10. Drops back, looking, finds, and that's going to be deflected, and that is going to be incomplete to the turf. Nice play there. Willie Bands, the week 2 signing with the deflection.
Great job by the safeties there. They have 3 of them out there on the field, and just stayed with the receiver, got in front of him, and just deflected the ball.
Man, I'll tell you what, Willie Bands has got to be careful. I mean, I think, if I'm pretty sure correctly in the rules stating anything after 5 yards of contact is some incidental contact. Could have had a flag thrown. He just barely was under that, I believe. But nice play there by the defender. Able to bump him off the covers just enough to be able to get that deflection.
Yeah, he was definitely all over him, Chad.
Yeah, second and 10 here from midfield. Just over 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Madison looking to score. Thumper looking. Finds Varkarian, but that was not a good throw. Tried to lead the receiver to maybe try to go up the field, but just a little too hard, as it's going to be a loss of 1.
Yep, I don't think he should have caught that pass, Chad.
Yeah, he should have just dropped that for sure. Not the right idea there if you're Varkarian. So this is a big, big play here. All the fans in Madison are standing on their feet. They got cheese curds ready to be thrown if need to be, if the Lynx do not cross the first down marker. 5 wide set here. Switch Thumper. Look for Dylan Lewis on the outside. Thumper drops back, pocket collapsing, going over the middle, and that is going to be intercepted again. This time it's not J.J. Bailey, it's Guy Incognito, and that's a big play there for the Lexington Minor defense.
Just when their offense got, going on the field, he just jumped the route again, Chad. I mean, they're being very well defended, the receivers.
And he was just watching him the entire time. And I think Thumper went to the right guy, right? You have to go to your big targets. Ron Haynes or Dylan Lewis. They definitely go to Dylan Lewis. Guy Incognito knew that, made them pay for it. What a play there by the Miners offense. And now it's the Willie Smoke show as he's going to try to run this clock out. And that was a nice tackle there. That was Joseph Lama there. on the tackle. So they're going to let this clock drain. They're obviously going to get past the 2-minute warning with this, Ray. But, you got to just get a first down if you're Lexington.
Definitely, and Madison hasn't been letting you do that, especially with the runs up the middle. They've been stopping those all night.
Yeah, I would love to see. Look at this coverage by Madison. I mean, they are playing way off. Look for that out route down at the bottom of the screen here. Let's see if Moore sees it. 2nd and 8 from the 31. They're going to let that thing go all the way down. Moore drops back. He finds Willie Smoke, and that's just going to be a gain of a couple. And that's going to set up 3rd and 7. And I'm telling you, I would have loved to see the out route there, but, we'll see what happens next.
They're out route to the other side of the field that was wide open. Not the short field.
Them defenders, we talked about they need to be bumping in that situation, and they're playing way off. Interesting call there by the defense. 2 minutes to go here in this game. 16-10, Lexington with the lead. We'll be back on SFLm on YouTube. Third and 7 here. Chad Rowland, Ray Colston in the booth. Cameron Irvine producing the game for us tonight. 3 wide set out of this formation, as that's going to be, there's that out route, and Alex Jackson, buddy, you had to stay on your feet, my man. If you would have stayed on your feet, that's a first down, and this ball game might have been over.
That's a 50-50 thing. Either fall down or they keep running. I mean, come on.
And usually you see that fall out of that 50X spot that we were talking about earlier, but that was just a simple out route for him. So not sure exactly what was going on there, but man, what a situation that Lexington just gifted to the Lynx. And Iron Leg is going to have to put all of that leg into this punt to try to flip the field here a little bit. The covers team out there pretty well. And they're going to get that down to the 24. So they've got, what? How many yards we got? My math is going to be wrong right now.
76, George.
There you go. Thank you. See, that is why you are the best in the business, Ray. They got all that. I don't even remember what the number is now, but they got all that. They've got all that yards to go. They have got to get 7 on the board. No need for a field goal here. 1st and 10 out of the gun straight. Lexington look like they might try to place a bump. They are going to, they may be playing off a little bit, but nice little play there. Ron Haynes giving the first down, and this call I like, Ray. Go no huddle and gun straight.
We'll see lots of slants here, Chad.
1st and 10 from the 37. Thumper, high snap, looking for the deep route. That's going to be caught. Dylan Lewis gets to the 45, and Madison's on fire all of a sudden.
Where was this offense all game?
It's been not here, that's for sure. Gun straight once again. All slants finding Ron Haynes up the middle. He's going to get to the 32. Remember, 3 points does not matter. They have got to get 7 here. Thumper in that gun straight formation once again. Drops back, 50 XA post, looking for the short route. That was almost the ball game right there. And incomplete. The Miners with the big deflection.
Who is that? Number 27, the backup cornerback, Terrence Salas.
Nice play there indeed. Score update from SFL headquarters. Lincoln 23, Annapolis 7. Logan Lee out of there for a long touchdown. So Lincoln putting up a good number here. 1:31 to go in the third quarter of that ball game. We are just about a minute to go here in this one with some drama going. Thumper looking deep, and that's going to be caught. What a play by Dylan Lewis. That's out to the 13, and Madison is knocking on the door.
And right now you're seeing Madison stars. You're seeing Ron Haynes. You're seeing Dylan Lewis making big plays for big players.
Yeah, you got to go to the guys that can make big plays, as we talked about. Dylan Lewis, Ron Haynes are those guys. You got one wide receiver on each side of the set here, single back in the backfield. From the 13-yard line, 35 seconds to go. Thumper drops back, looking, finds his target. That's Ron Haynes. He's going to get inside the 10, down to the 7, and the clock continues to run, Ray. They got 2 timeouts left.
I wouldn't use them, Chad. I just score my touchdown, let the clock run out.
There you go. Switch Thumper, short drop, looking over the middle. That is overthrows Ron Haynes. He wasn't even looking at all. It may have been intended for Dylan Lewis, but that is incomplete. 3rd down.
Yeah, shake it off. You have 3rd down. And to me, this is 2 down to our territory. You can still score the touchdown.
100%. This is 4 down territory right here. 3rd and 5 from the 7. And they've been in this position before, and J.J. Bailey's made him pay. 3rd and 5. 5 wide set. Switch Thumper. looking to see which guy he could pick on. Drops back, pocket looking good, over the middle, oh, and that is dropped right there. And that was, I believe, maybe the backup wide receiver who dropped that pass.
Yep, that's number 89. That's Victor Williamson, 6'3", 207. You got to find your star players here, Chad.
And this is what we want, playoff football. Everybody on their fans. They are fueled by cheese curds from Culver's. 4th and 5 from the 7. 4 wide set out of the gun. He looking for something he likes. Look for the out route at the top of the screen, Ray. That's where it's at. Dylan Lewis, catch, turn. Oh, no.
No.
He gets the first down, no. He gets the first down. Takes 4 seconds off the clock. More importantly, it stops the clock. What a play there by Madison.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see Victor here. You got
This
2
is-
timeouts.
This is too much stress. This is too much stress. 1st and 10 from the 1. 13 seconds left. Tight end flex here. Look for Haynes maybe on a little out route. He's going to change the play up.
Oh, boy.
Let's see if maybe they go to the vac attack. They don't. Short drop, looking over the middle.
Oh!
Haynes, that's a touchdown, and Madison is tied.
I mean, Ron Haynes could have been more open on that play. I don't know what the defense saw. I mean, he just ran a route, was in the middle of the end zone.
I mean, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but like you said, I mean, look at that. It was almost like an all blitz, right? It looked like they may have been in a goal line, all blitz situation. All players were just coming for switch thumper, and they did not get there in time. If you're going to run that blitz, you got to make sure you get somebody through. They did not. Great hold there by the line. Ron Haynes wide open there, and this is an important extra point here for the kicker, Alex Johansson. It's got to be a perfect snap, perfect hold. Low snap. Kick is up. Oh, that was almost blocked, but it is good. 10 seconds to go, and Madison takes the lead when it matters here late in the 4th quarter.
This is unbelievable, Chad.
I mean, we were talking about we wanted playoff football, something close, and this is exactly what we're getting here. 10 seconds to go. You need a big return here for the Miners. Oh, what a game here, Ray. What a game. And that is going to be returned there from about the 3-yard line. And that's going to be a spin move. Gets out to about the 23. You got 6 seconds left. You got 3 timeouts. You got to try to go for something deep and hope maybe you could get something to where you could get down, call a timeout real quick, and maybe kick a field goal. But right now, I mean, this may be just a one play and done situation.
And then where the ball is thrown and where it's called on the field, Chad, you're absolutely correct.
Let's see what they do. 5 wide set here, 6 seconds to go. The back end of that defense better be ready. Chad Moore, 5 wide set. This is for all the marbles for the trip to the championship. Let's see what they do. Everybody here is on the edge of their seats. My gosh. Snap. Moore. Pocket comes. Oh, short throw and incomplete. That still gives him time, though. 2 seconds left. There was nothing downfield. Nice little deflection there by Delro. Maybe it might have been Woods as well. And real quickly, another score update. 4th quarter, 10:07, 23-7. Navigators just got Lincoln to jump on 4th down and driving deep into Lincoln territory. When you're done here watching this awesome game, go watch that game as well. That way you can get all the hot SFLm action. 4 wide set out of the gun. 2 seconds to go. This is it for Lexington. Moore drops back. Looking short. And it is incomplete. And Madison just punched their ticket to their first ever championship game. Wow. What a finish here, Ray. What a finish.
Man, look at the time of possession for Lexington. I mean, the defense has been on the field all night. Came up big play after big play, holding the field goals. That's a difference maker tonight, Chad.
What a game here. Switch thumper. I mean, we talked about him earlier in the game. You're a returning quarterback. You got teams that are looking for guys that can come in and play quarterback, right? The number 1 team on the draft board right now is looking for a quarterback. They want to see guys that can come in and win ball games, and that's exactly what Switch Thumper did. What a game here by Madison. It was looking all Lexington all the time. J.J. Bailey big time 3 picks. There's one right there you see. And Madison scored when it mattered. Ron Haynes, a big game tonight, over 120 yards and a touchdown.
And you have a quarterback who came into this game only having 8 picks the whole season. He throws 4 tonight. His defense comes back and picks them up. And they win the game.
And I tell you, that's a big thing there you said, Ray, because they made 2 big drive stops there for Lexington, right? And that defense has been on the whole half. They only gave up, the 1 touchdown, right? They gave up 3 field goals. And like you said, 4 picks. I mean, Lexington had all the opportunities in the world to make this game theirs. And coming back with switch thumper on this drive. I mean, look at that beautiful pass there to Dylan Lewis. I mean, it was the Lewis and Ron Haynes shows. Like you said, when it's time to make plays, you got to find your talent. And let's see who is the player of the game. It is indeed Ron Haynes. 10 catches, 121 yards and a touchdown. Ray, what a way for us to end our SFLm broadcasting season.
Definitely. What an exciting game, Chad. Right? I mean, right to the wire.
Indeed. 10 seconds to go is indeed the wire. So thank you very much once again, everybody, for coming in. And I do forget, you're right, Marco, they did win the championship before. That's my fault. But for Rochelle Colson, this is Chad Rowland. Thank you once again, guys. And head over to watch the end of that Lincoln-Indianapolis game. We'll see you next time on SFLm on YouTube.
Good night, everybody.